Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you are doing great. So it's done. We finished our whole Australian road trip, a big lap around Australia. We traveled for 5 months from Perth back to Perth around the whole country, and in this episode we're gonna take you to 10 best places you can visit in the whole Australia. So let's get started.
Welcome to Karijini National Park, a hidden gem in Western Australia's remote Pilbara region.
You can start your journey at Spapool, a surreal natural rock tucked inside the Hammersley Gorge. We think that it's definitely one of the most photogenic spots in the entire Karijini National Park.
Yeah, the water is a bit chilly, but it's alright. For me, it's alright. Christian is rushing to the shore. Trying to stand up, but the rock is so freaking slippery and... Dude. Oh, fuck. You need to crawl on that dry part of the rock. Alright guys, this looks really nice. Alright. Look at that. What the fuck? I mean, this is incredible.
Next, head to Fortescue Falls, the only permanent waterfall in Karijini. But just a short walk from here is Fernpool, an amazing oasis surrounded by lush greenery, and in the back of this lake is waterfall where you can sit and swim under the falling water.
Okay. This is a really cool spot. I mean, look at this place. This is incredible. Fan pools are really worth it. The sound is probably terrible because of that water, but it's amazing spot. Alright, time to swim back.
And for the adventurous Hancock Gorge, this narrow winding canyon leads you through the spider walk, where you will scramble between the rock walls and ends at the stunning Kermit's Pool, hidden deep in the canyon.
Our next stop is just a short ferry ride from Perth, Rottnest Island, slice of paradise of Australian west coast.
The journey takes about 30 minutes and costs around $50, but that depends on where you depart. Once you arrive on this little island, it's totally worth it.
White sand beaches, turquoise water and just no cars. Rottnest is all about biking, swimming and relaxing.
But the real stars of this island are quokkas. These cute smiley faces are found only here and they are not shy. You might even snap a legendary quokka selfie.
Our next destination is deep in the Australian Northern Territory. Litchfield National Park is a tropical escape filled with natural wonders.
Start with the magnetic termite mounds, towering tombstone-like structures perfectly aligned with Earth's magnetic field. These architectural marvels are built by tiny termites, yet stand over a couple of meters tall.
Look at this one. Probably the biggest one. It's called the Cathedral, 50 years old. These are the little termites, they created it, and it's absolutely magnificent. Here's another one. I think that this one is maybe even bigger, or at least the same size. Look at that. Come here, Duka, stand right there. And this big structure is built by termites, little insects. They are like 2-3 millimeters big.
Then cool off at Florence Falls, a twin cascades plunging into a shady swimming hole, a perfect after a hot hike. Just down the road is a bully rock hole, a series of small crystal clear pools and a gentle waterfalls, ideal for a lazy afternoon dip.
But don't miss Tolmer Falls, which drop into a deep gorge. Swimming isn't allowed here, but the views are breathtaking. And finally, Wangi Falls, one of the park's most popular spots. Surrounded by rainforest, this large plunge pool is perfect for swimming when conditions allow. Litchfield is definitely one of the most beautiful parks in Australia.
Next is Hutt Lagoon, also known as the Pink Lake, one of Western Australia's most surreal sights. This lake glows in shades of bubblegum pink thanks to a beta-carotene which occurs here naturally. The color changes with the light, time of the day and the season, but this is the real pink color which you can actually see. It's no editing, no filters.
Next is the Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef system, and it's a must-see when visiting Australia. While many tours leave from Cairns, the insider's tip is to go from Port Douglas.
It's closer to the Hutt Reef, the waters are clearer and the experience feels more personal. Smaller companies means fewer crowds, and you're gonna appreciate that when there is no 200 people around you in the water and you can actually see something. And the coral itself is absolutely amazing, full of colors, full of fish, and you can actually spot a Nemo.
This is really cool. We already saw some Nemos, but I don't know if it's gonna be on the camera because I was trying to dive into those Nemos, but the pressure is so strong there that my ears, oh my god.
But no visit to Australia is complete without seeing a Sydney Opera House and a harbour bridge.
Opera House is famous for its sail-like design, but look closer and you will see something very surprising. Those sleek white roofs are actually covered in over 1 million ceramic tiles, kind of like the ones you would see in the bathroom.
Right next to it stands the harbour bridge. You can walk across it or you can actually climb to the top for jaw-dropping views of the sea and the area.
This is absolutely incredible. Look at this boat over here. Oh my god, I didn't even see it. I mean, I absolutely didn't know that it's made from tiles. Like, look at that. Who made this? I mean, the whole building is covered with tiles. Like, are you kidding me? That had to be a madness to build. Like, actually, if you want, you can take a tour and you can walk across that harbor bridge. Actually, you can walk on the top, and it goes like this, and it costs something around 300 Aussie dollars, but the views have to be incredible from there. But there is more than 1,000 stairs, and the whole tour took like, I think like 3 hours it was, yeah. So it's pretty crazy. As you can see over here, there are people walking. That's the tour for the $300. You can actually walk on the top of this bridge.
And one more tip, watch out for the seagulls here. We have never seen birds this bold. If you have any food in your hand, they will try to steal it.
Absolutely amazing.
And the next is Gold Coast. That's our favorite Australian city. The view at the Gold Coast is just stunning.
There is a Q1 tower, Australian tallest building. So we just entered the elevator to Sky Point observation deck. We are really curious how it's gonna look there. The view should be amazing to the whole city of Gold Coast.
We're fine.
Look how fast we are going.
It has 78.
Yeah, 77, no? 77, yeah, 77 floors. That was like, in 20 seconds we are here. Look at that. That's a freaking beautiful view. So the entrance here costs 31 Aussie dollars per person, but it's absolutely worthy. It's like 17 euros. And just a fun fact, the whole Gold Coast is actually built on a swamplands and canals, and it's actually kind of similar to Venice in Italy, and many families has boat behind their houses. But there are also cyclones here. The last one was that big that it almost completely wiped out the main beach. Now there are big ships trying to spray fresh sand back to the shoreline and to restore the whole beach.
There is also a SeaWorld, an awesome park full of animals and adrenaline. You can watch a dolphin show, explore underground aquarium, or ride the newest attraction in the park, Leviathan, which was pretty wild.
Alright, next destination, and we are slowly getting to the end. Esperance, it's a pure paradise with some of the bluest water you will ever see. The famous Twilight Beach is great for swimming and for sunsets. But the real magic starts just outside of the town at the Cable Ground National Park.
Here you can actually spot kangaroos just chilling on the beach at Lucky Bay. And of course, don't miss the Warton Beach, a long stunning stretch of coastline that looks completely untouched.
Welcome to Lucky Bay! This over here is our favorite place from Esperance. This is the lookout on Fort Beach. Just look at this place. This is just... I don't even have words for this.
Next, the Whitsunday Islands are a dream destination, and the gateway to them is Early Beach.
Alrighty, so do you want to go a small bit? Yeah. And you wait, yeah? Okay. Yeah, keep it going. Keep going, yeah. Lovely stuff. Yay.
And the highlight, definitely Whitehaven Beach, known for its incredibly soft silica sand. It's so fine that it literally squeaks under your feet. And this sand is actually not absorbing heat, so you can walk barefoot even in a hot summer days.
And for the best views, hike up to Hill Inlet Lookout. Swirling white sand and turquoise water looks absolutely stunning from above. This place is a must-see when you are traveling east coast of Australia.
And our last destinations, and probably the most incredible one, Uluru. It's located in the heart of Northern Territory's outback and is one of the most iconic landmarks of Australia. This massive sandstone monolith glows red at sunrise and sunset. It's a sacred site for the local Aboriginal people, and just walking around, it's so powerful experience.
What the heck is that? That's huge. How it could just grow here in the middle of nowhere. These guys is absolutely crazy. Those flies are everywhere. Look at that. I have them in my mouth, in my nose, in my eyes, in my ears. This looks like the Wave Rock in Western Australia. We've been there last year. Here are also some rock paintings. Look at the ceiling. Like, what is that? How was this formed? This massive black stain that's from the water. During the storms, a massive waterfall was falling down. So the Uluru was formed 500 million years ago. So because this whole area was under the sea, the rocks, sand was washed on this one particular spot, and over the millions of years it was squeezed on the bottom, and it slowly turned into the rock. And then, because of the tectonic forces, the rock was lifted almost straight up. That's apparently how this whole Uluru was formed. But it's a bit weird still, no? Probably over here is gonna be the best sunset point. So sunset is right here. I mean, sunset is there, but the Uluru is right here. Look at this, so red, but so many people, so many cars. They are still coming as soon as the sun went down. so many people came. And then a reality check. So we are chilling on the roof of our car. Over there is Uluru. This is incredible. Would be better if we are here alone, but probably not possible.
Nearby you will find Katateuta, also known as the Olgas, a group of stunning rock domes with incredible hiking trails like the Valley of the Winds.
Now you can probably see all those layers, how the sand and sediment was squeezed on the bottom of the sea. You can see there one layer, another one, and then it was just somehow lifted up. So right now we are in between of the rocks of Katateuta, and this wall is massively big. Look at it. Right now we are at Sunset Point at Katateuta. It's not sunset right now, but the views are stunning.
And together Uluru and Katateuta are the spiritual heart of Australia. And you know, first we thought it's just a rock in the middle of Australia, but when you see it with your own eyes, it's just so powerful experience.
Alright guys, that's it. That was according to us 10 best places you can visit in Australia.
So thank you for watching guys, we really appreciate it. If you want to support our channel, just hit the subscribe button, leave us a thumbs up, and we're gonna see you next week with some great new videos, not from Australia anymore, but it's gonna be epic. So thank you, bye bye, and don't forget, keep living
And traveling!
bye bye.